Hey guys, we've been doing a lot of speed reviews lately, so we're gonna switch it up and do a full review and slow down that train a little bit. We are gonna take a look at the Halo Universe Series Build-A-Fig for Master Chief. I believe the serial number for this guy's FDN95. But we'll take a look at him, and he comes with a Build-A-Figure part for an Imperial Grunt and see what we like about and don't like about him. So right off the bat, the box is kind of shitty because it has actually survived a house fire. So we got this when Toys R Us was going out of business. As you can see here, it shows us that we have the Imperial Grunt ass end over here. So we've got a nice little ass piece to go with this guy. This is made by Mattel, I believe. Yep, Mattel, and this is after the 343 takeover. So what we have got here is what looks like ODST. Basically, all the armor pieces come off and yada yada, big guns, you know. So it says that we got 30 points of articulation, and we'll take a look at it. Cool thing is that apparently most of the armor pieces will be able to swap out on other Spartan figures as well. So let's open them up and take a look. Straight out of the box, look, they give us instructions to tell us how to play with the figure. Isn't that great? But we haven't even gotten around to pulling him out. It looks like they actually give us some extra joint pieces too and everything, or at least pegs of some kind. Take a look and see what that's all about. Nice little backdrop here that comes with it. So we'll go ahead and pull him out and take a look. Alright, so we have got him out of the package. We have not taken off or added any kind of accessories to him. So let's look at him right there. He just got a slight bend, so he is a 6.5 inch figure. Put that there. He stands right about 6, but we do have a slight bend to his knee, so he's probably about 6.25. We got accessories. We have got big giant gun over here, you know, and we can set that up just as such. We have got pistol over here, and then we have got a bunch of armor pieces to put on him. And one thing I noticed while I was taking him out is obviously he's got half his armor on already, but like everything about him is like really stripping down, like can't talk today, ODST, from Halo 3 and everything. Like, this is actually a rubber piece on him and actually has these little clips right here to just kind of pop off and everything. See if we can do that one-handed. Probably not, but almost. But you can see what I'm talking about. Just a little rubber square piece there that holds that in, and we can take off that entire armor plating. That is pretty cool. So let's go and add armor to him, and we'll look at him, and then we'll take off all the armor and we'll look at him. Alright, I got him all put together ish. I was going to set up his weapons and everything, because you can actually mount his weapons to him, and I wanted to point out that what I thought was just spare parts are actually for the figure. Go figure. So we got this short little dowel thing, and then we got a longer one. Now this short piece here is to mount this to the side of his leg through here. Are we gonna focus? Focus for the people. Here we go. And it looks like we can mount it here too. So either side, whichever side you want to put it on. And then on the back here, we have got a hole there for the longer one. And we can mount this bad boy up here. So right there's your mount hole and your mount hole. So, you know, that's what the instructions are for. So let's mount him up and take a look. Alright, we have lost flash capabilities. Apparently my phone wants to be dumb today, but there you go. You got that mounted there. I do not like that mounting system, but, you know, it's not terrible. It's just, I mean, like, that's just kind of floating there. But we got Master Chief there with his big old gun. I mean, we got him leaned back a little bit so I don't have to hold him. See if we can straighten him out there a little bit, make him look better. Yeah. So let's rip off all of his armor and look at him naked. One thing I will say, I'm halfway through and I already hate it. But anyway, with his arms and his forearm pieces, his hands do actually pull right out. So let's see if we can show you that. Hard to hold the camera and do this, but put this down. Little ball peg. That's it. But that allows you to just pull off that arm piece for the forearm. I'm missing a hand. Anyway, I'll show you when we're done. Alright, and there's our nude oh shit, we're missing a head. Like I was saying, and there is our nude Master Chief right there. Thanks, I hate it. Looks so weird. Like, that is just an extremely weird body. Now, this is making, I got the flashback on my camera, and it is not as neon green as it seems. This turned, yeah, okay, we have no light now. Fucking great. So yeah, this is actually more of a dark green than it appears. I will point that out. It actually does, well, okay, still does not match the helmet and the armor for the green, but it is just a weird green. I do not like this. This is not Master Chief. I hate it. So we're going to throw his armor back on, but before we do that, we're going to set up articulation and take a look. Alright, so head articulation, and like you've seen in our blooper, his head does come off, so I mean, you know, anyway, but you know, it's just a standard on a ball peg. I don't even think it was a double. Meh. Not getting really twisty with that, but yeah, so ball peg on a stick. So you're not getting that neck movement, you're just getting that solid head movement. We've got our swindle little thing, got kind of our up and downy movement. We've got our bicep twisty, we have got our forearm twisty, and then do we have a double joint here or just the single elbow joint? We have just the single elbow joint, but then we've got hand, wrist, twist, and bend. And same thing down the other end. We have got our full shoulder range, our bicep twist, our elbow bend, our forearm twist, and then, you know, wrist. Then we have got an upper abdomen twist and bend. Good articulation there. And then we have got our legs. Splits. Hate it. I don't like this guy with no armor on. He looks so weird. Like, what is this, Green Goblin? But then we have got our upper calf twist. We do have a double knee joint, so we can, you know, go ahead and kick ourselves in our unarmored butt. And, you know, like, just prance away, because that's what you look like right now, Master Chief. Let's get you some fucking armor back on ASAP. You can twist the foot 360, which is nice, because not all figures seem to really have that 360 motion. I feel Mattel did a decent job on this figure, especially with the fact that you can remove the armor, not that you fucking want to. What is that? But let's take a look at all of these accessories before we throw them back on him. Leg piece, lower leg. This is 2 pieces, clips in on the front and the back. As you can see, everything is pegged. So it stays on where you want it and stays on pretty nice. Now for the upper leg piece, you've got your pegs on the side, and those are these pieces. And you can just wrap them around that calf. You don't have to struggle like trying to, you know, scooch that bitch up out there to get on that peg. It's kind of a pain to get them to that peg part. Now, like I said, for that upper arm, this is the upper shoulder, just like the upper calf, like, you know, just and peg it in. But then you do have to remove the hands for the forearm pieces to just slide those right there. And we lost our flash again. We've got our lovely little butt plate. And that's just a simple... Yeah, that's too easy a joke to make. But then our actual armor piece, you do have to remove the head to get it on. And you just slide that right over that head peg. And then it just clips in on the side here. So we are going to... drop that. Alright, so we have got the armor back on, we've got our flash back on. I really hate this accessory. See if we can get a good look at it. He doesn't really want to hold it in either hand, like, decently. And I can't get this onto his back peg. If anybody was interested, there's your butt for your grunt. Looks like a scrotum. Anyway, so all in all, I do like the figure. I like the fact that everything can come off, but you should not take it off. I don't like the way that his accessories sit. I don't like the lack of accessories, and then like the overall paint job isn't terrible, but at the same time there are a lot of pieces to it that I have mild gripes with. And then also I don't like that this is just a rubber piece for the chest. Like, I wish they would have even done like a two-piece snap-on or something for plastic rather than going with that rubber. But that being said, the way they did the rubber looks really nice. You can't exactly tell it apart from the armor and everything, so like it doesn't seem like it's just like kind of standing out on its own as a completely different material. So passable. Well, there you have it. That is our Master Chief from Mattel. Imperial Grunt Build-A-Fig. Scrotum. But whatever. But yeah. Did we already tell you? I think we did. 6-inch. Cool. Enjoy.